All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and great glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the elect pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. All right, in this particular video, I want to touch on this video that you see on your screen right here. Salakia, if I seem a little distracted, and Salakia also for the noise in the background. I'm in the cafeteria on the plantation. The spirit hopped on me, so hey, I'm making a video. You know, it's not too much traffic in here, so yeah. Hey, the FBI is warning right now of terrorist attacks, man. All right, through this, this whole thing going on right now with Iran. If you didn't know, Donald Trump ordered a strike on Iran, a U.S.-Israel strike on Iran a couple days ago. Operation Epic Fury is what they dubbed it, all right? And they assassinated the supreme leader over there, Ayatollah Khamenei. I believe that's how you say his name. And Iran, they gave a response back, and that response was they're going to do an attack on the U.S. that's basically in the likes of which they have never seen before. So they are alluding to cyber attacks, terrorist attacks, sleeper cell attacks, and also cyber attacks as well. But the reason that you got everybody saying it's a sleeper cell attack is because they can't really hurt America like that, like shoot a missile over here. They don't got that capability yet. So it has to be something else. And an old president of Iran said that we are closer to you than you think. And he was touching on what? He having sleeper cells here in the United States. Salakia. Right. So, yeah, there's sleeper cells over here. Information came out that they said, there's over 18,000 sleeper cells here in America. So this is, hey, the news, man. Salaki, I'm on the plantation. But yeah. Hey, this is the talk right here about sleeper cells, and this is in the scriptures as well, about a terrorist attack happening. So I want to read this, and then we want to play this video, all right? All right, this is 2 Ezra 15 and 33, and we read, and from the land of the Assyrians, this is talking about America, right? Shall the enemy besiege them? And that enemy is talking about one of these terror groups out here, all right? And or sleeper cells, like these Iranian sleeper cells, you know? Like right now, we just had an attack, yesterday in Austin. It looked like a Jake, but, whatever. But he had a shirt on, a hoodie on that says property of Allah, and had a vest on, an Iranian vest that was under it, had a Quran in his car, and then had IRGC photos at his house in his room. I guess like on his wall or whatever. And he killed 2 people and wounded 14. All right, and they're talking about this ain't really the only attack. It's about to be some big attacks coming. All right, so hey, keep your eye out on that. So it says, and from the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy besiege them and consume some of them. That means kill. All right, when a terrorist attack happens, it might be multiple terrorist attacks. But when this happens, people are going to die, man. It says, and their hosts shall be fear and dread and strife among their kings, right? That's going to shake America, man. All right, it's going to shake America, and it's going to, cause for some drastic things to happen, man. Martial law might get invoked, man. That's what they're talking about, man. All right? So, yeah, we got a lot going on, So let's look at this.
The FBI is warning that U.S. cities are to be on high alert for potential attacks from sleeper cells in the United States homeland. This coming after we're hearing it is very likely now, coming out all across the news media outlets, that the attack in Austin was a lone wolf sleeper cell attack. Let's go ahead and take a look at the latest so that way you can see it for yourself. Austin shooting appears to be linked to Iranian sleeper cells. Senator Ted Cruz has said, I'm going to play for you the video footage so you can see it for yourself. Greg Abbott warns Iranian sleeper cells must be taken seriously after deadly Texas shooting. Growing fears of sleeper cells in the United States following Iran attacks. And I forgot to mention that all of these articles coming out today, March 2nd, 2026. Hezbollah sleeper cells active in U.S. backyards. The wake-up call is right now. National security expert urges DHS to raise the terror threat level, warns of sleeper cell risks in the United States. DHS, though, remains unfunded as Iran sleeper cell fears spike nationwide amid the security warning. And I'm going to be playing for you video footage from Senator Tom Cotton, along with Senator Ted Cruz, and along with Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas. It says Tom Cruise defends Trump's Iran strikes, warns of sleeper cell threats. Tons of warnings coming out today, March 2nd, 2026. I'm going to be playing for you the video footage, reading the articles. They're going to be linked in the description. I cite the sources, put it on the screen, read right from it so that way you can know, and rest assured this is the latest. And if you appreciate that, do me a favor before we dive in, please take a quick second.
And they're also talking about cyber attacks as well. All right, and that reminds me of 2 Ezra 15, I believe, around 9, where it talks about, as a matter of fact, let's just grab it, and I'll get into why I'm pulling it. This is 2 Ezra 15, and let's start at this. It's 10, and we read, Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Right. And that's talking about this modern day spiritual Egypt. It's talking about America. All right, pursuant to Revelations 11 and 8. All right, this is spiritual Sodom and Egypt. All right, we're still in slavery, we're still in captivity here. All right, and this is how you know it's not talking about ancient Egypt, is because in this time this is being written. All right, we've been out of Egypt, so hey, all right, it's talking about this Egypt, spiritual Sodom and Egypt, America. All right, so right, and this one of the plagues that ancient Egypt got smote with what, which was what? It was darkness, man. All right, it was darkness, complete darkness. In the land of Goshen, though, where the Israelites dwelt at, it was light there. But where the Egyptians was, it was pitch black. It was a darkness that could be felt. It's damn near like a substance, damn near, if I can say that. But right, and if you translate that today, like in this modern day Egypt, the spiritual Egypt, that can be like a cyber attack. Pitch black, no phones, no lights, no street lights, no nothing, man. Everything is down, a grid down situation, because that's what they're talking about. It's a grid down situation. All the electrical grid being hit, all medicine, all communication, all transportation, all of everything. The whole grid is down. All right, and that's not an EMP, that'd be a cyber attack. But this will mean what? That there's no charge in your phone. Once that little bit of charge leaves, that's it. Whatever your car, whatever that gas is on, that's it. Because the pumps will be out. Everything will be down. All right. So, right. But yeah, they're talking about cyber attacks as well. So
before we dive in, please take a quick second, hit that thumbs up like button for me. Subscribe to stay up to date. It's totally free. I'll let you know as soon as we heard from the FBI that we were on high alert. And then we saw this attack in Austin. And also, I want to share with you guys a map that has been released today as well, kind of summarizing some of the areas that should be on high alert. Let's go ahead and take a look at this right now. You can see here sleeper cells in America, locations of concern as of March 2026, based on the 2024-2026 indictments, FBI, JTTF investigations, and DHS Homeland Threat Assessment. This actually coming out across social media platforms today. If you appreciate this, take a second, hit that like button. But let's kind of take a look at this here. It says on the left, on the West Coast, areas of concern. And actually, first, let's take a look at the top priority ones first. Austin, Texas, and Tampa Bay, Florida. They're saying these ones are extreme alert, critical priority. On the West Coast, California, we've got San Jose, Silicon Valley, Los Angeles, California, Irvine, California.
Yeah, and this is a maximum alert, man. And, you know, because, you know, they killed the supreme leader over there. This isn't just like regular talks. You know, they bomb each other here, there. You know, Israel doing, you know, just the regular stuff, man. You know, they assassinated the supreme leader over there. Yo, of course these sleeper cells are activated, and then they vowed retaliation, you know.
San Diego, California. Down in Texas, we've got Austin, Texas, which was on extreme high alert. We actually saw that attack take place March 1st, 2026. Yesterday, they're saying still be on alert in Austin. We also have Houston and Dallas that are on the list as well. And this is reminiscent of what I shared with you coming out 2 years ago when we received that updated list, but it had a lot more details to the sleeper cells. This one is giving us some of the main ones that are on high alert right now, March of 2026. Up in the north, Minneapolis, Chicago as well, New York City, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Boston is on the list as well, Newark, Patterson, Washington, D.C., of course, Northern Virginia. And as I mentioned, critical priority right now. They're saying to watch specifically Tampa, Florida. There is a major concern right now of Tampa being hit alongside of Austin next. And also we have Miami as well. Threat summary by region, March 2026. Florida, you have the Southwest, the West Coast, and the Northeast. Now this being put together, starting to spread around social media, and we've been receiving a lot of warnings right now for various areas, but they said high priority was Austin and Tampa. Now, in addition to that, I shared with you guys some of the other ones as well. We've seen Detroit on there. We've seen Dearborn. There's an assortment of...
Salaki.
Dearborn.
If you're trying to stay lean and jacked and athletic from the comfort of your own home, I have something game-changing to show you.
Dearborn, there's an assortment of cities that are on the full list, but this is the one, again, to clarify that they're saying is primarily the ones that they are saying are on high alert right now in March of 2026 as we are entering into this conflict with Iran. So let me go ahead, though, and play for you some of the latest video footage so that way you can see the warnings coming out for yourself. And like I said, if you...
All right, I believe the point was made. Salakia, I got to go back on the floor in a minute. But with that, I'm going to say shalom.